Hi, a very happy New Year to you all. My name is Alan Mills. I am the chairman of the Gulf Coast Branch of the Institute of Marine Engineering, Science and Technology. We call ourselves IMarEST for short. We are the organisers of the water project, and I would like to thank you very much for applying to take part in this very exciting competition. First, a few words on what the water project is all about, and then some words on what it isn't about. So what is the water project? Let's start with some basics. It is well known that water covers about 70% of the Earth's surface, but did you know that only about 2.5% of it is drinking water, and that only about 1/3 of that is available for human consumption, because the rest is locked away in glaciers, for example. Also, that nearly half of the world's population lives in water-deprived regions. In Houston, when it comes to water shortages, all we have to worry about normally is summer drought. For us, if the demand is high, the supply may be reduced a little. We may not be able to wash our cars or water the garden, for example. Our water bills may be higher than usual. We can afford this because we're relatively wealthy compared to the many other people that live in water-deprived regions around the world. But it is all of humanity that faces the challenge of finding ways to ensure people have access to a sustainable supply of drinking water. That is what the Water Project is all about. Engineers and scientists are working on this problem today, but will they finish? It's possible they might not fully develop workable solutions, in which case the challenge will fall to the engineers and scientists of the future. Who are these people? Why, they're the students in the classroom today. They could even be you. The challenge will require a team effort spearheaded by engineers and scientists working with business leaders, politicians, lawyers, media professionals, and others to find workable, viable solutions. That is why Gulf Coast Branch has decided to organise competitions open to students in all grades from Katy and Houston Independent School Districts through elementary, junior high, middle school and high schools to find innovative solutions to the crisis all of humanity faces. That is, how to provide sufficient drinking water for all of the world's population. We understand the crucial need for the best brains and their innovative ideas to develop the means for humanity's survival. We want you to become aware of a global problem, excite your talent, work as a team, and find solutions. Even if your team doesn't find the winning solution, this might just inspire you to go on to become an engineer or scientist. Wouldn't that be worth it? A project submission can be as easy as an essay or a report with drawings. Your solutions may range from focusing on measures to make better use of water resources, or finding ways to economically produce sufficient supplies of drinking water from the world's oceans, for example. Or it could be any of the social and political solutions in between. It is all about how you, as a team, show off your talent to express your ideas and appeal to the judges. A word about external sources of information. There are some great resources out there on the net. One that I would encourage you to check is Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute and their short video on the world's water. Check them out at whoi.edu. And now a few words on what the Water Project is not. As there's only limited time and resources, this is definitely not about producing a working model of a solar-powered desalination plant. Sure, you can build a model if you have talented people in your team that can do so, but it is absolutely not a requirement. For dates and information about the Water Project, check the flyer for details. Projects must be submitted by January the 18th. The final will be held on March 23rd. We will announce the venue and time in due course. As I'm sure you know, there are prizes in these competitions. For middle and high schoolers, the first prize is $1,000, second $500, and third $250. Members from the first three winners at elementary level will receive physical prizes. If you have any questions, you can coordinate through your science teacher or you can contact us directly. We're at IMarESTGCB@gmail.com. That's IMarESTGCB@gmail.com. We will aim to respond within 24 hours. If you'd like to know more about IMarEST and the work that we do for marine professionals around the world, please go to IMarEST.org. That's IMarEST.org. Thank you, and the best of luck in the water project. Thank you.